back once again, back once again, back once again, back once again, back once again with a beat. Let the bass kick.
Welcome to the Wisdom in All Things podcast. It's a rather quick dose of insight where we expose, explore, and execute on a given topic that has to do with the mind, body, or soul. Let's talk about the 4 pillars of true manhood. B.J. Foster has a quote. He says, "Sons need their dad to show them how to be a man." My dad is amazing in so many ways. He taught me a lot. However, somewhere along the way, there were things that were missed in bringing me into manhood. Essentially, we need a plan to arrive at manhood. Part of me gravitated toward this topic because I have 2 sons that I hope grow into godly men. But the latter part of the quote I mentioned is what I'm reacting to here. There seems to be a good start, but unfortunately the intended destination was missed. I think it is a fair question to ask. Did I successfully find manhood? And how would you know? No doubt there are several more characteristics than what is presented in this article from B.J. Foster, but I believe he provides 4 of the key pillars for what it means to be a man. Whether or not this is the case with BJ and his dad, I think we'd probably agree that nothing good happens without a plan, and that we need to stick to it in order to realize the benefit. So here are the 4 pillars for transitioning into manhood. What I'm calling pillars could serve as both a way to reflect on your own manhood, but also serve as the basis for a good plan to intentionally help others to make this essential transition. BJ's article highlights identity, belonging, voice, and celebration. First, identity. Mr. Foster points to being our authentic self. Knowing and understanding ourselves is certainly part of it, but we might need to do better to start with our identity in Christ. Do you have a firm understanding of what it means to identify with being in Christ? Conformity is certain. The question is, who will you be conformed to? Second, belonging. He says, quote, "A father is one of the most powerful factors in a son feeling worthy. We do need to be connected, but our worth should not come from those with whom we choose to surround ourselves. If we are longing to belong, could it be because our worth is tied to a group of our peers?" Third, voice. Confident in who God has made you to be, are you able to comfortably express or present yourself? Understanding and being comfortable with who you are allows us to speak our minds and our hearts. And lastly, celebration. Where's the party? There should be one. Intentionally celebrating having arrived at manhood should be a part of the plan. At this point in your life, it might call for a conversation with your dad or time alone with God to receive this confirmation. If not for you, who are you aware of that might need to celebrate this milestone? So here's a question for you. Are you in a position to implement a manhood plan? To use these and other characteristics of godly manhood to help guide, think of your nephews, the neighborhood kids that play with your kids, in addition to your own sons, just helping others toward this all-important destination, true manhood, identity, belonging, voice, and celebration. There are quite a few more episodes at the website. Stop by wisdominallthings.com for the rest of them, and sign up for the email version if you'd like that, wisdominallthings.com.